President Trump has asked the Supreme Court to look at the California emissions powers and to undo the law that President Biden put in place as he was exiting office. President Biden's goal was to remove gasoline-powered vehicles and make only electric vehicles available across the USA. Well, the Supreme Court is going to take a look at this, and they're going to review the case because in reality, you can't have a law in place that would take away your ability to have the choice of the vehicle that you want. Acting Solicitor General Sarah Harris filed the request on Friday, January 24th, signaling plans to reassess the 2022 Environmental Protection Agency decision that would reinstate California's authority to set its own emission rules and, of course, make it for the whole entire country because, as I have said before, no manufacturer is going to build vehicles for just one state. They'll build one vehicle for the entire country, and typically that includes Canada. Now, the new powers would allow California to change the rules for the entire U.S. and California. And given those powers under the Obama administration, which added on top of the California Air Resources Board, Biden gave them even more power and regulatory control in 2022. Now, this is unconstitutional, and one state cannot create the laws for the other 49. I keep saying this. However, these powers were given to one state, and this needs to get undone. I'll tell you what to expect, but first I want to remind you to like this video and to subscribe to this channel to keep up with what's going on in your automotive world. This legal battle stems from California's unique authority under the Clean Air Act, which permits the state to implement stricter air pollution standards than those set federally, providing the EPA grants a waiver. Originally reinstated by the Biden's EPA in 2022, this authority has been challenged by fuel producers and related groups. They argue that the waiver exceeded the EPA's authority and harmed their businesses by lowering demand for liquid fuels. In a prior decision, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit dismissed the lawsuit, stating that the challengers lacked the necessary legal standing. However, the Trump administration now seeks to revisit the basis for California's waiver and potentially terminate the decision, which would impact 17 other states that have adopted California's rules. Meanwhile, with its 6-3 conservative majority, the Supreme Court has shown skepticism toward expansive regulatory authority. Recent rulings have limited the EPA's powers, including decisions restricting its ability to address water pollution, regulate coal and gas emissions, and enforce the, in quote, good neighbor rule to curb cross-state ozone pollution. Trump's return to office has intensified efforts to roll back regulations that many view as detrimental to traditional energy sectors. On the first day back, he issued an executive order targeting California's waiver to ban the sale of gasoline-only vehicles by 2035, calling on the EPA to end state emissions waivers that limit sales of gasoline-powered vehicles. The administration's request to reassess California's emissions waiver reflects a broader ideological shift that aligns with the court's conservative majority and prioritizing deregulation. California's Governor Gavin Newsom, who often touts California's leadership on climate policy, said the EPA's approval of the advanced clean car rules was a vote of confidence in California's accomplishments in protecting our people by cleaning our air and cutting pollution. Of course, he loves the power. Automakers are producing electric vehicles, but there's a huge gap between those EV sales mandates and customers' reasonable expectations. They can still choose what kind of vehicle they want to drive, hopefully. And that's why Trump has stated he would revoke the California waiver and remove the powers. And many car brands are supporting this effort. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and check out our car review channel, Car Smarts. You can support me by buying me a cup of coffee, and if you want even more content, check out the links in the description. I'm Lauren Fix. Thank you so much for watching.